All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go out of sequence here tonight. Got a special episode for you. We have a Western Star that came out yesterday in the store, and we're going to add this into our storyline here. But I do have one problem. The issue is that we have this is going to go out of sequence because I've already recorded several episodes ahead of this. But I wanted to get this in here because this is a really cool truck. Now, for those of you that play American Truck Simulator, you guys should already be familiar with the 49X. This is a truck that basically the 49 series was just released in real life about a month and a half ago, I want to say 2 months ago. And it came to American Truck Simulator the day that the truck was actually released in real life. Now, it took them a little bit longer to get it into Snowrunner, but we have now a 49X that's available for, well, with tax, it's $4.27. So it's not too bad. But I know there's people that are going to be upset because it wasn't included with the DLCs. I think this is how they're going to be doing it. So or not the DLCs, but the Season Pass. If you bought the Season Pass, you get free content updates. We do get free trucks. The last season update was yesterday. We got a Caterpillar 770G. We got a Caterpillar front loader that I'm still not really happy with, a telehandler, but whatever. And then a really cool Russian truck. But this truck did not get included in that update, so you're going to have to buy it separately. 49X is cool. This is what people ask for in ATS. We don't have it in ATS, but we have it here. You have a third wheel that's on the frame, which is really cool. This one does not raise or lower in the game. However, when it hits the ground, the wheels do spin, so that's kind of funny. Several different engine options. We have all the gearboxes, stock, suspension. It doesn't look like there's a raised suspension, but maybe somewhere in the world there is. But I don't think there is because the tires, if there's a raised suspension, usually you have smaller tires and then larger tires available. In this case, we only have 47-inch tires, so that makes me think that there is no raised suspension. This is the suspension that is with the truck always. Same selection of winches. Now, here's one thing where, and of course, it does have engageable diff locks and all-time all-wheel drive. These things are given to you with the truck when you buy the DLC, and you also get one of the trucks in your garage already. So if you just got the game and you're just starting to play, and you press and you buy this, you press the buy button on this truck, when you first start the game, this truck will already be in your garage, and it'll be able to be fully upgraded. Now, you're going to have to, pay for the tire upgrades and stuff like that, but they're all available to you, I believe, right when you start. Hang on a second. Now, that said, I don't know. I'll have to try this on a new game. I'm not sure what tires are coming. Anyway, the point is it's a cool truck, and you get it right away. I don't know that you'll have the tires unlocked right away. All kinds of cool options for sun visors, rooftop options, lights, funky beacons, funny bumpers. All the regular truck rims. You also have different paint jobs that you can do. I do like the fancy paint. That's not to my wife. That's what she would. She was to paint the truck. That's the color she would paint it most likely. That's the color that I like. Though I really love this paint scheme too. So anyway, that is the Western Star 4900. It is quite a nice truck, and I'll tell you what, it does really well off-road. So we're going to inject this into our series here. How you say, Arthur? Well, we had a little side mission. In the last 3 episodes, we really screwed something up, and I ended up taking a drill out into the middle of nowhere on Lake Island and dropping it there. So we are going to recover that drill piece today using this truck and one other. So I'll be right back. All right, so we are here. Here's our Freightliner. Also, I brought one of these out because we haven't used that in a while. But we're going to hop over the Western Star. This is my decked out truck. I've got the OHD2s, which are my favorite off-road tires for this truck. And we're going to go ahead and cruise on over. Now, we need to go, let's see. It's going to take us a bit because there's only 2 ways out of here. We're going to go out the main route and turn left, take that little road over to here. We have a sideboard trailer waiting for us there, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, you don't really see this during the day. We'll probably run until night. We'll see how long it takes us because I don't even know where we're going yet. We're going to get this loaded on and figure out where we're going to take it. You can see there the other wheels pick up. Now, the funny thing is when you change the tires on this truck, They do not. It does not change the fifth wheel or whatever. I don't know what you call that. The spare set of wheels, the third axle there, fourth axle. You can see that the wheels they don't. You don't get the high end tires on those. They just have the regular base road tires. I guess the nice thing about having those is they will help the truck not sink down though into the ground when you're going over difficult terrain. The other thing that's cool is right along the vent there where the W is. Trying to get an angle where you can see that. That all lights up orange. Shows up better at night, but it's cool. And that's also on American Truck Simulator. That's a real life thing that you can always tell these new Western Stars because they have that cool glowing orange light around the vent. Maybe that blinks as a blinker. I don't know. We're definitely getting some slip as we go up the hill here, but not enough, I guess, to use the diff lock. So I brought this out here, and I actually did bring these. You have to bring these trucks out. I actually had to drive these out because obviously this is a long way from Smithville. I don't know if that part's going to go back to Smithville or if it's going to end up going to a different island, maybe the port or something. I got to look and see where these are going to go once we get it out there. But I thought this would be a fun way to tick in, to be able to sneak this episode in before I release the other two videos that I've already recorded. Now, be aware that in those videos I probably will talk about this truck like it doesn't exist yet. So, you know, you'll hear me say, oh, I don't know if they're going to, I heard they're coming out with that, but I don't know if it's coming out. Let's disengage that. You can see from inside the cab we got going on here. Just like the American Truck Sim, there's one cab to pick from. I think we've hung up the truck. Nope. Little all-wheel drive to encourage it up these little tiny roads. And this is a very narrow path. I didn't realize. On the map it looks like a road, but it's really just a little teeny dirt trail, huh? Not sure this truck was supposed to go through here. Gone past the observation deck once again. Now coming back, I think we're going to go the other way because I really don't want to drive through this with the trailer on the back of the truck. We could do it, but it probably makes more sense just to take the back roads. If we see fuel, we'll grab some. I know there's fuel trailers scattered here and there around the map. I need to go left here. Okay. But I don't know that we're going to pass one. I know for sure there's a scout trailer that we're going to pass, but I think that thing's almost empty. Now here's where we're getting a little trouble. Oh, I forgot to show you in the shop. And this truck it's funny. It has all of the add-ons except for the crane. You can't put the larger red crane. You can put the smaller crane on it, but the big crane does not go on it. So, It has all the attachments except the crane. I was going to actually use this as the crane truck, but I'm glad I didn't because now that we're using it as the regular truck, I think it's pretty cool that we get to really ride along with it. Well, I could have used one of each. Well. Oh, well. Oh, and by the way, in a couple of videos you will see me complaining about frame rates and computer overheating. Well, it turned out that it was Origin. I had bought a copy of The Sims 4 the other night along with a couple packs because there were some new packs that came out that I really thought were cool. I finally should have just My wife and I have been sharing a copy of that game, and that's fine. But I finally just I'm like, you know what? I want to be able to play it while you're playing it, actually enjoy it. So I did finally break down and buy a copy of it. I tell you what, that game was expensive, man. With all the even with the couple packs that I bought, it was like way expensive. Yes, about the price. It's too expensive. Even you agree with that. It's too expensive. But anyway, it's great, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. But anyway, Origin, the launcher, takes up 70 just sitting there. It takes up 70% of the processor. So I didn't realize that. I had it running in the background, and it was just sucking up processor, which is why this game and Farm Sim were running like crap. And I'm like, man, I don't know what happened to my computer. It's freaking Origin. Way to program, guys. Like, seriously bad. But anyway, the game, Sims itself is excellent. Can't wait for 5. It'd be interesting to see how that goes. Rumors that there's going to be multiplayer. There was also some debate about the Caterpillar. The new 770 can either take nothing or a gas tank. And people were like, well, you can put a hitch on it. And I'm like, So I did check it out, and it does come with a hitch. However, there's no trailers that fit the hitch. Somewhere in the wilderness, I'm assuming there is a hitch that we can hitch to, but like a trailer that we can hitch to. But it's going to be for a specific mission, I bet. Because other than that, I was not able to do anything but use it as a fuel carrier. I tried buying trailers for it and didn't buy any trailers. So, wow, this is really mucky. But you'll notice, like, unlike the other trucks that we had, one just goes right through. This is a great truck. And you have, one thing I love about this game is they have a ton. I mean, you don't realize how many trucks that it actually has, and it's got some cool brands. That's what I like about it. We got Western Star, which you don't see a whole lot in other games, and it's got international. But not only does it have the trucks like the modern versions, but it also has lots of the old ones, which I really like. I love the fact that we can go out and buy like 10 different vintage international trucks, several different vintage. They got the white Western Star, you got the twin steer. It's like you have a range of trucks available that these companies manufacture, and I think that's really neat. In some of the ways, it's a little bit cooler than American Truck Simulator because it only has one of each. I wish they would do vintage trucks in American Truck Simulator. I'm not sure why they don't, but it'd be cool to have like old Western Stars and new Western Stars. And I know you can get them through the mods, but the mods, they break. Whenever they do updates, the mods break. So, like right now, there's a ton of trucks that have sound issues, and they never fix them. It stinks. So yeah, this little beastie's going to town. And no problems whatsoever, we just pull right through. Looks like we're gonna make a left here, and I didn't pass any other fuel trailers, so. All right, sorry about that. Kid break. See, there are no diff lock or all-wheel drive going up that hill. As long as the surface is dry, this tractor flies right over it. No extras needed. But there are obviously spots where we do need to boink to apply all-wheel drive and or diff lock. I tried diff lock first if possible because all-wheel drive takes a lot more gas. Diff lock just takes a little bit more, or same amount. But this truck's going to be a real strong contender for best truck of the game. Right up there with the Russian. Obviously, the Russian trucks they got an unfair advantage that most of our trucks are designed to be light off-road or on-road, over-the-road type service. Whereas the Russian trucks, because they have less infrastructure, are really designed to be off-road trucks. So they're a little bit stronger, a little bit better off-road. But the Western Star trucks are pretty designed. I mean, they're aimed at, you know, heavy off-road duty. What did I hit? I must have hit something. Look at the bumper. And our site, I think, is over there to the left. We're going to be coming around the mountain. We've got a fuel tanker up here, and that's how we'll know we're at the right turn. You'll see the fuel tanker. Listen to that sound. That is a quarter sound. There is our fuel tank. Got the back a little bit. This is a pretty long frame truck. Really designed more like a dump truck type thing. Oh, oops. Okay, so let's go ahead and fuel this guy up. If there's any fuel left. Yeah, there is. Look at that. Boy, that thing is really almost empty. At some point, we'll need to trade it in and refill it. I'll probably use, as I bring the scouts back, I'll bring one of them this way. And we'll pull that trailer in and exchange it for one that's full. This truck just, whoa! Just cruises over the road. It's so flexible, like the wheels. What a great truck. So once again, is it pricey? No. $4. I mean, let's look at it this way. I don't think I could think of anybody that gives, you know, DLCs for less money. People could get upset about, you know, having to buy it, but let's face it, most DLC vehicles in all games, all the way around, run anywhere from $5 to $50. So, I mean, if you're playing Flight Sim, each airplane is $39 or $29.99. So, every single new airplane that's come out in Flight Sim, $29.99. Farm Sim is a little bit cheaper. If you look at single vehicles like the Mahindra or the John Deere ATVs, those were released at $1.99. But, you know, they were already in-game for a lot of people. But this is something that's not going to be in-game for anybody, so you're going to have to buy it outright. And that is $4.99 or $3.99, and that's not unreasonable for a cool truck that you will, and it's a good truck, so you will use it quite a bit. I think more than the Apache. If you're going to pick between this and the Apache, this is definitely what I would be picking. I love the Apache, but this truck is definitely a much more useful truck to the game. It doesn't have weird caveats, except for the fact that it can't take that big crane. But that doesn't change the way I feel about it. It's a great truck. Thunder. You'll notice the drill is gone now. That's pretty cool. So that's been disassembled. Parts are still available at this location, but the drill is gone. Let's run back this thing in. And so we finally take care of this part that we need to take care of. I'm not sure, once again, where it's going to go. We'll probably just take it somewhere and park it. But I want to get this loaded up and get it out of the swamp. So we'll try to get it to the nearest place where it's going to go. Okay. All right, we're going to change trucks here. Oh, it does have it. Look at that. I was wrong. Oh, so you can lower and lift that. That's really cool. Too bad it doesn't get the fancy tires, but... Oh. Sorry. So I said at the beginning of the video that you couldn't do that, but you actually can. That's cool. Look at that. So, found something out during the video. There's probably half of you have already left comments going, yeah, you can. You can raise and lower that. So, yeah, you can. Let's see. Change truck. Hop over to this guy. This is our Freightliner. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Start the engine. And activate the anchors. Run the crane. And we should be able to lift this right up into the trailer there. It's heavy, making the truck tilt. GearTech TP600NT. See that? Is our truck tipping over? Yes. What to do when the ground's not stable? Nothing you can do. Ta-da! And that's it. That's all we needed this truck for. Yep. But it did what it's supposed to do, so I'm grateful. Stop the engine. This one I still have a lot of unlocks that need to happen. It doesn't have the what do you call it? The lift kit yet, and it doesn't have the diff locks yet. Okay, so let's see where we're going to go with this trailer. If we look at the missions, we have Dyson Diesel out with the old. Deliver to the drilling site. Construction rig, metal beams, oil rig drill. I think that's what I've got on this truck, right? Oil rig drill. It's hard to tell. Cargo management. Functions, pack cargo. And that trailer is holding an oil rig drill. That's the same symbol. Yeah. So that has to, where is this going to? Smithville Dam. Delivered to the drilling site on Smithville Dam. So let's look at our global map. And Smithville Dam, and the drilling site is over here. So we're going to have to take it, oh boy. I'm trying to think if it's easier to come up this way. I mean, there's really no easy way. There's drilling equipment here. What? Why is there drilling equipment there? And some there. What? Okay. They're all over the place. We're going to have to cut in here, come up the quarry. Yep. So basically, we're going back the way I came. All right, so here we go. Let's get ready for a long trip. And did we put the wheels down? Yeah, we put that extra wheel down. You actually don't really need the extra wheel down when you have this attached this way. And we're going to go out. Let's see, straight. We need to turn around. So get a U-turn. Go down that way. There's going to be a lot of this going on. I'll tell you that much, because we have to go through some serious mud when we get to to Smithville. We have to go through that whole swamp basically coming out, which stinks, but it's really the only way to get out of here. So we're going to have to do it. We should hit some fuel on the way back. Man, I can't believe how much fuel it took to get back in here. Used up almost a third of a tank. Just getting back here. Whoa. Not sure what happened to the steering there. It just kind of mushed in. Nice and straight across. Tell you what, guys that do this, they gotta have nerves of steel. Diff lock going up the hill. Pretty steep hill coming out. We have to use all the techniques that Feared taught us to save fuel. I got pushed down a little bit there. The weight of the trailer pushed me down the hill too fast. Yeah, so that's neat. So we learned that the dolly actually does work on this truck. That's pretty cool. Or the, what do you call those? The third axle, the fourth axle. So we've put the 49X to the test, and it's going to get worse, but it's doing really well so far. And honestly, we're really not even using the locks at all. I've had four-wheel drive on almost not at all, diff lock on rarely. Though here we probably could use a little diff lock, but it's going to overheat pretty quick. So we'll go straight through here. The next stop is the sawmill. And at the sawmill we will refuel. And then head towards Smithville Dam. And at Smithville Dam we'll just pretty much go straight to the drill rig. Come on, Truckee. Just think that we brought this thing all the way over here from Smithville Dam. It's like basically going 10 minutes away from where it originated. It went the other way though. We came up the mountain. So we came up the mountain of Smithville Dam to the. I thought this part, if you remember right, I thought this part was going to the. What's that called? Not the drilling rig, but the port over in Drummond Island. It wasn't. So I think it's pretty cool. We've almost finished the Michigan maps. Ready to go on to Canada now. We're going to move to Canada next and fulfill the missions on that map, and then we'll move to Alaska. So we'll finish up all the U.S. stuff first. Well, not U.S., but U.S. and Canada, North American stuff, and then we'll move into the Russian end of things. finally get a chance to see the Ford pickup, which I have not found yet in my game. It's been in the game for like 6 months and I still don't have it. I heard an unhappy pig. What is that all about? The guinea pigs are talking unhappily to one another. All right, so we've almost completed our trip through Lake Island, and now it's over to Smithville. Just one more stop here as we get some gas. Oops, wrong button. Refuel. That trailer's going to need to be refilled eventually too. About halfway full there. These are the bridges of death. This one especially when you dismount. I want to go out a little bit. Come back in, hopefully. Swing back in. Come on. Ta-da! Need some diff lock to get through this area. Oh boy. I need some all-wheel drive also to get through this area. Wow, the trailer's really sucking me back. But, alright, we got it. We're through. And we're starting to lose light. It's going to be a fun trip through the swamp at night. Sneaking on through the neighborhood. Snaking through the trailer park. Oh, that's not a trailer. That's a double wide. Modular homes. That's an actual home. And more fuel. We don't need it. Probably will. Wish I had. Okay, so we've made it through here. Now it's on the Smithville Dam. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right, let's do it. I'm trying to think. There's two ways to get to this. I think we need to go the long way, unfortunately, because the short way is very treacherous and narrow, and we've got this big trailer. I don't think we're going to make it if we go the narrow way. So if we look at our journey here, we're going to cruise out through the swamp and head up the side of the quarry. So we pretty much stay on the straight. Turn left and then go straight the whole way. And we end up here. We're going to cross the bridge. This is the road I speak of. We could either go this way to the... Where does that go? Yeah, see, this goes this way. Or I think the better way is to go up to the farm and come in up around this way. But I guess we could try this route. It's pretty narrow, like in here. We'll see. We'll try it. We'll try it. Famous last words. We might stop somewhere for the night once we get out of the swamp, because it is going to get dark really quick here. It's all easy going until we get into the water. Now, coming here, I had a little bit of a problem getting stuck. So we may run into that issue again. It's not slippery enough for diff lock, but it's slippery enough that I'm not getting traction. Now it's starting to get slippery enough, and here's where we're going to start having problems. Yep. Pop that all-wheel drive on, and off we go. I honestly don't think we really need the all-wheel drive through here, but we might. Yeah, we're sinking in. So this is going to be the mud test. Now this truck does not have mud tires like the rest of the trucks. It's got off-road tires, but mud is not part of the deal. And switch it down below, see if that helps. That did a little bit. Low. I don't want to stop. I think for this, we might want to have those bogies raised. But actually, we did pretty good. Make no bones about it, though. This road is a mess. Just hoping, praying that we get to some land where we can actually, there we go, get a bit of traction. All right, now we're moving along pretty good. Nice one. Belchy. Belchy the Belcher. I will. Okay. I can't stop. I'm in the middle of a swamp, honey. Okay, I can't do it. You have to wait a minute until I get out of the swamp. My wife is cold. She wants me to close the window. Dear, we're going to drown in the mud if you don't let me just finish. All right, so hang on. We're going to pause for 1 second, folks. I'm going to stop right here and close the window. I'll be back. Pardon me. I'm going to need a cough drop. I do, actually. I don't know, right here. I'm allowed to have a cough drop. I haven't had one all day. No, because somebody takes them and hides them and says they're not there anymore. Yes, she does. Today, with my yellow ones. I know what you did yesterday. You took my cough drops and hid them. Yeah. Yeah. Took them and said that we didn't have any more. But I got around you.
Yeah.
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 I bought more.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't breathe. I'd ask this guy if we could stay overnight as we travel through, but no thanks. Supposedly they are rebuilding that house. Don't fling money out of my pockets. How much did you end up spending at the supermarché? $103? On pepperami? $7,000 of pepperoni later. Oh, thank you for the little kisses on the cheeker. It's so gross. You're just making my audience is like, ew, ASMR.
Mwah, 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 mwah,
Stop. Sorry, folks. My wife, she's having a kissy attack. I'll be back. Okay, I kind of went too far to the off the track there, and ended up getting stuck in the mud. In all fairness, I couldn't quite see what I was doing. I was being kissed to death. It wasn't a blame thing. It was a wonderful thing. I blame the kissy attack entirely. Lost focus. The downside is with this mission, I've pulled all of my fuel trailers off of Smithville Dam, so there's no way for us to get fuel unless I send a refueler out. However, I may have a solution. I have an idea. You're a leopard? Def Leppard? Best rock band ever. Okay, best 80s rock band ever. 80s haircut metal. Actually, they weren't really haircut metal, were they? Like, only one or two of them had poofy hair. I do not have poofy hair. Why is it that the worst patches of this road are always like right where you're actually about to get out? You see like hope like inches ahead, like, hey, we're almost out. Oh no! And then you're stuck indeterminately in the mud. I just wanted to show you this, by the way. That is what those side vents look like. So you can see them now that we're completely muckled in. All right. That'll be enough to get us out. So once again, it's not overpowered. We definitely still have places where the truck will get stuck. I think any truck honestly would get stuck there, except for yeah, any truck. We're pulling a lot of weight with this. And we've seen the P16 get stuck going downhill in the river, or the P12, I mean. So I think any truck can pretty much get stuck in that kind of muck. Come on, truck. We'll spend the night at the quarry. But if I can make it up this road, I'm confident now that we can make it down that back road. Because, well, just because we can. All right, so we get up to the top here and then call it a break. All right, hold on, folks. The morning has arrived, and we are ready to continue our journey. So I really like this truck. It's seemingly much more flexible than our older trucks, like the Fleet Star, the GMC. Is pretty flexible, but this just has that extra modern truck flexibility. So aside from the fact that it can't use the crane, it can do everything else that we need it to do, and it's pretty good at doing it. So, all right, come on, but eat in there, truck. Come on, you can do this. Uh-oh. We just dug again. We'll try this again. I think we needed to come up a little bit different angle. I got onto like this really bad spot. If at first you don't succeed, try again. All right, we got it this time. That little section of mud there, I don't know. I was trying to swing wide so I didn't catch the corner, but I think in this case we're going to need to. Uh-oh. I've detected a problem. Let's see. Raise those wheels up and see. Yeah, so the suspension was causing us to bottom out. You see that? That wheel, it got up underneath and lifted the back wheels off, the drive wheels off, so they weren't gripping the road anymore. Hence the problem that we had. So we're going to go ahead and get out here, and get onto the main road, get across the dam, and then we're going to refuel because obviously we're used up a decent amount of fuel. So there's the 49X. Gorgeous truck. We've got to really put her through her paces, and definitely there are places where we got stuck. Not gonna act like it didn't happen at all, but I'd say overall the truck did a great job. It is a good truck. Seems like it's sturdier than the Caterpillar CT, the 686 or whatever it is, 689. And every bit as flexible as the Freightliners in its class, but it handles a little bit better than the what is it, the M916A or whatever it is. So just a good all-around truck. Definitely worth the $4. I'm still not willing to say that it's better than the Paystar. It's on par with the Paystar. But I'm just a fanboy. On par with the White Western Star when it's fully upgraded. But those trucks are also excellent. So, you already got trucks that can do the same thing. This one is a little bit larger than the Paystar, I think. Let's see what it is. Is that it? No. Wait, where's the road that we're getting on? It's right up next. So we're going to park and we're going to bring this truck some fuel. And I've got just the truck to do it. Ta-da! Yes. The Caterpillar. The one-trick pony. Designed specifically for delivering 2,000 liters of fuel. Don't you fear, because Chubby Truck is on the way. Chubby Fuel Truck. She doesn't steer so good at high speeds. Whoops. I love this truck. Look at that thing. It's so ugly. Only a mother could love it. Tell you what, it's kind of hard to see around it. It's so big. Yeah, it's so big. Oh, that's okay. It's just a tree. They are renewable. You know that, right? Grow another one. Grow 2 or 3 in its place. Ooh. Poke. Poke. All-wheel drive, or all-wheel diff lock. This is such a weird truck. This would be a great rescue truck at the beginning. Once again, with the DLC, I think you'd have to buy this truck. You don't get it right away, but you can sell some of your other DLC trucks and afford this one. And go out there and use it to pull stuff out of mud at the very beginning if you're starting off a new game. Put this with the Apache Scout and the Western Star, and you can have the whole game solved without having to buy any trucks ever again. I've done some off-road testing. While this truck is horrible in the snow, it does well on everything else. So. Refuel. Yeah. Nope. I think this truck's going to end up down by the quarry or the drilling site also, because we have more things that are being delivered there, so we're going to need a fuel truck. So I'm just going to park it here for now. But that's going to end up down there too. I'll probably take it down off camera. Change truck to the Western Star. So let's go head down to the drilling site with this guy. We'll just climb right up that tree. Sorry, Mr. Tree. I know you were here first. It does not bode well that it's raining. We're going to be using a lot of fuel getting down there. Oh, ow. Oh well. You're a trucker and you got a job to do. Sometimes you got to use the fuel. Yeah, this road is really not meant for this truck with a trailer. It's more of a scouting road. I thought about bringing the fuel truck this way, but I just don't think that's going to work. It might. It might. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, no. I popped it. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're going to have to get a repair truck down here now. Oh, man, I really bashed that. That's not good. I don't think I got a spare tire on this. Do we? We don't have a spare, do we? Repair. No. Wow. That was rough. Well, that's what I get for bringing the truck on a road it doesn't belong on. We've popped a tire. And to wreck the shock. Probably my idea about going the other way was the right way. Yes, dear? Okay. Okay, I will. As soon as I'm done. No. It's been 53 minutes. I know, I didn't think it was going to take this long to do. This is a very long trip. Yeah. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, this was a bad idea going this way. Shut up. I love you too. Thanks. Thanks. I see how it is. You insult me first and then you compliment me. I mean, I guess. Attach winch. All right, we're going to get up here by that watchtower, and I need to go do the dishes so my wife can start cooking dinner, and then we'll come back and finish our adventure. Oh, lordy. So in typical Arthur fashion, we make this much more difficult than it needs to be. Shut up. Who asked you? So we've wrecked our Western Star on a giant rock. And that was beautiful. That was actually Classy move. Bam. Pop. All right, I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to get the dishes done so my wife can cook because it's time to eat. All right. Dishes are done. I don't know how having a flat tire affects the truck. It seems to be doing fine. It's a little muddy in here. This is definitely the wrong way to go. Bad, 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 bad. Turn the diff locks off, because obviously that's causing a problem. This is the part that I was most scared of, which I don't know why, because it's been fine. Definitely not bringing that giant fueling truck down here, though, because this is the worst way to go. This will end up in death. Oh. We're going to have to repair this truck, though. I'll do that probably off camera. I think I'm going to take the fuel tanker back to the shop and grab one of those repair trailers. I'll have to winch it down, but I'll bring it down and we'll fix. We'll have it sat down here for one trucks because there's going to be a couple times that we have to come down here to deliver. There's 3 trips that we're going to have to make. Well, 2 trips because this one's done already. Then this truck will just sit down here and wait. We are almost there. So, love the truck. Is it worth $399? Yeah, absolutely. Are you ticked off that you had to pay extra for it if you bought a season pass? Probably, and understandably. I get why people are upset because, you know, it's like we paid extra money to get all the stuff. The whole point of the season pass, at least I thought, you know, I could be wrong about this, but at least the way other companies do season passes, the whole point of the season pass is so that you don't miss any DLCs. This is the first time, but maybe I'm wrong. Like, maybe there's other games that are like that. Clue me in if I'm wrong. But this is personally the first time I've ever seen a company sell a season pass and then not give you any DLCs that came out during the season pass. You're supposed to get like 2 years of free, or a year of free DLCs with the season pass. And so, I don't know. To me, it's a little dodgy. But then again, after spending, you know, I don't even want to say how much I spent on The Sims 4 just to get a couple packs. $4, okay, whatever. Take my money. I've had so much fun with this game. Literally months and months and months of fun playing this game since it came out. It hasn't. You know, some people blasted through it, but I'm doing it the long, hard way and having a lot of fun doing it. And I'll tell you what, it's been worth every penny. So, you know, while I can complain about it, I have gotten my money's worth out of this game for sure. So we're going to park this truck right over, let's see, I'm going to go over here by these. Actually, I'm going back in here. Somewhere I don't want to go flying back. I can just pull along here too. I don't want to get too close to the build site because a lot of times there's problems when that happens. Like I've seen trailers get stuck and all that good stuff. And I want it somewhere where it's sort of accessible for repairs because obviously we've destroyed the front left. The driver's side of the truck has been wrecked. Needs new suspension. Needs new tire. It's ruined. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope sincerely that you enjoyed this 1 hour first look at the Western Star as we put it through its paces, the Western Star 49X, that is. I really enjoyed making this video and having fun driving the new truck. I think it is a great truck. Really strong puller and pretty much good in any situation. So it's worth the $4. Anyway, have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up, boys up. And we will see you next time on SnowRunner.